carrots, avocado, sesame seeds, and feta cheese, and then a dressing made of canola oil, lemon juice, and a bit of soy sauce.
Yeah.
Makes your eyes good,
Facts.
people.
Hi, it's Theo here from Berries and Other Plants, and you are watching the iMusician show.
Hey, we're Nick and Sue. Welcome to the iMusician YouTube channel. As with every week here on the show, we're introducing you to members of our community, and this week we're shining the spotlight on rising psych rock artists from Switzerland, Worries and Other Plants.
He has been on our radar for a little while now, and with his latest release, the 5-track EP Pieces, he's really been carving out his own little niche in the psych rock world. And I have to say, this EP really is the perfect soundtrack for a sunny day in the park or a long road trip.
He's released a handful of videos, such as the latest video for his track What Is It, that really drive home the aesthetic for his music, and as we've spoken about on this channel, help to establish his brand identity.
We had a chance to catch up with Theo this week and talked about his approach to music videos, DIY recording, and his influence behind the music that he writes.
Hi, it's Theo here from Berries and Other Plants. I'm an artist from Switzerland, and I record and produce my music inside my tiny living room studio. I do it all by myself, with less gear, just with what I have, and yeah, just do it yourself. I just want to be creative and not get stuck in structures. And to me, this is the best thing about being an independent artist. My future plans are to play so many live shows as possible with my good friends. We've built a band and bring the music out for people who are interested in it.
And as usual, we of course have the full interview for you guys too. Check out the link in the description below.
Now, unless you've been living under a rock this past week, you've probably noticed that one of art pop's most prolific and reclusive artists, Kate Bush, has found herself back in the spotlight. This is thanks to Netflix's Stranger Things featuring her classic tune Running Up That Hill. And with the way and the speed in which culture moves these days, naturally TikTok has picked it up and turned it into a top 10 charting hit 37 years after its release date.
It's older than us!
What in the hell?
Although things like that sometimes might seem a bit surprising, it's actually part of an ongoing trend that we've been seeing the last couple of years. The same thing actually happened to Fleetwood Mac to one of their songs, Dreams. Also, that song went viral after a TikTok user uploaded a video with it. Actually, the way people are very good for into this now. Maybe that was a bit of too fast cut. The origins to trends like that can actually be traced back to instances like Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody that was featured in Wayne's World back in the 90s and also had tremendous influence on the charts back then.
The trend of old music becoming more valuable than new music is something that's been solidifying over the past couple years, and according to an annual report put out by MRC Data this year, old music, that is music that has not been released within the past 18 months, accounted for 70% of the market in the US.
So when you combine the influence and the power of a song going viral on TikTok and a placement in a movie or a TV or Netflix show, then it is no wonder that a lot of legacy acts like Bruce Springsteen or also Bob Dylan sell all their publishing rights to big artist publishing rights management companies, such as Hypnosis, for example.
It's also likely not a coincidence that Pink Floyd joined TikTok last week. So, as an independent musician trying to break through, should you be alarmed by these trends? And what can we learn from cultural moments like this?
There is no doubt it is very, very hard to break through for new artists, and especially now that we see that there is kind of like a shift of focus with these management companies on pushing legacy artists and older material. But at the same time, it also means that maybe we do not only have to focus on our latest releases when it comes to promotion.
If you get more action on one of your older releases, maybe put some effort into a new promotional cycle for it. You could even film a new music video. You could reach out and attempt to get a sync licensing placement in a TV show or a movie, or even reach out to another independent artist to record a remix or get a feature on your new song.
Or you record your own acoustic or cover version of your own song.
That too.
We know that marketing your music, even saying that out loud, already sounds exhausting to a lot of people out there, I'm sure, but take good care of marketing your music because you just have to watch and learn. Just see what possibilities are out there at the moment. Use those cultural moments to also, promote your own music and make the best out of what the audience is asking for at this very point in time.
So, what do you think? Do you think all this investment in these legacy acts is gonna have a negative effect for indie artists trying to break through? Did you just discover Kate Bush this week? I hope not, because she's amazing. Let us know down there in the comments. And if you're curious how to get discovered and get your music placed on a TV show or a movie, check out our publishing guide linked here in the description below, as well as the video that we're gonna link here in the top right corner.
It is easy to get burnt out on promoting your music. Sometimes it just feels overwhelming. I absolutely understand, but that is why we are here. We are here to provide you with all the tools that you need so you have time for yourself, but also more time for actually making music.
Which is why this week we just launched a brand new guide breaking down all the tricks to help you understand how to grow your playlist followers, which will in turn get you more fans, streams, and revenue.
Spotify playlists are a hard nut to crack, but they are at the core of success on that platform, I want to say. And even though it is not that easy to get on official Spotify playlists, what you have in your hands are the playlists that you create yourself. And those also help you get exposure for your songs, they help you connect with other artists, and also you can carve out your own niche within the platform.
It may sound simple, but there's quite a bit of nuance to a well-rounded strategy that will help you find success with your playlists. And in this guide, we give you everything you need to know. Und wie immer, der Link ist in der Beschreibung.
Description below. Nick is learning German.
There we go.
Another incredibly important aspect for your release, a thing that seems like common sense, but we see a lot of artists half-assing it, really, is the album artwork. And I know how people say, like, don't judge a book by its cover, but I mean, let's be real, we all do. So please get your cover straight, put some effort into it, and yeah, create something that represents you as an artist.
Now, there are definitely examples of good albums with bad cover art, but let's be honest, more often than not, if the album art isn't great, the music isn't great. I mean, decent Leonard Cohen album here, but just horrible album art.
Hideous!
Come on.
Oh my god. Your album artwork is the first connection that you establish with your audience. That is the first glimpse they might take into your universe. And again, we are here to help you make that process as easy as possible so you can stand out with your artwork and you can actually convince your audience that your music is as great as the effort and time you put into your artwork. Since I said before you go, drop us a like if you like this video and also hit that subscribe button so you do not miss any of our upcoming videos covering topics about the music industry and all the good stuff.
Mega geil.
Super geil.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in a couple weeks.